I don't care about that ring of protection. Ring of luck isn't bad. Who should I put the ring of luck on? I gotta take everything off these guys too. Some of the armor is so ridiculous looking in this game. Like, that top hat is hilarious. Alright, I think I have Quest to go talk to let Ekun know, or Ekun know.
The troll menace ended. All our woes were in the past, and there was nothing left endangering our young barony. As if the true hardships were yet to come.
That's nice. We have 174 days on this. Okay. Okay, let's do group manager. Boom, 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 boom. Visitor waits in the castle. We gotta get there.
I need to catch my breath.
Cleric. Boom, 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 boom. Extra channel. Complete.
We will prevail. This is your
That thing's cool. Did I get one of those as a pet? Let's go talk to these visitors in the kingdom. We'll go back to exploring after that.
I need to catch my breath.
I did my first ever D&D campaign. Am I not in my kingdom yet? Oh, I don't know any of this. I gotta go all the way up here. I did my first ever D&D campaign with a buddy of mine. He ran a game for us for a few months. That shit was so fun. That shit was so fun. But it does take a lot of prep. Okay. +1 military. Alright, go me. To the throne room. What? Pathfinder does hurt my brain though. So props to you for, dude. Pathfinder, I swear you need a doctorate degree to understand Pathfinder. I feel like I'm progressing through the game, but I don't. But I don't feel any smarter. A problem demands your personal attention, Your Grace. Your acquaintance, Oleg, has been refusing to pay his taxes for months now, even though his trading post is located in your lands. The fool didn't realize he should have come to you immediately, but even so, please lend him your ear. What's the matter, Oleg? Since the moment you founded this barony, Your Grace, I became your subject, but I'm still also subject of the Eldori and Restov. When you brought down the Stagler, I thought my troubles were over, but no. My whole life I've paid taxes to Restov. Now on top of that, your tax collectors darken my doorstep. Oleg, would you rather swear allegiance to? Yeah, who would you rather? Forgive me, Your Grace, but regardless of what banner they fly, all tax collectors are a little more than bandits to me. That's true. Your Grace, our true allies and the backbone of the barony, I would hope you still value... Oleg's more important than a few months worth of taxes. Collecting now would ruin a kind and honest, somewhat clueless man. Please, yeah, I mean, right here. We won't collect any taxes from Oleg this month. Let him go. I'll discuss the matter of Oleg's fealty with the Sword Lords in Rostov so we can determine whether he should be bound to them or to me. Yeah, dude. We don't need no taxes. We'll just kill all the trolls and sell their hides. A wise decision. Should you wish, I'll write Lady Jamandi myself and explain the matter to her. Perhaps she'll agree to sensible sharing of taxes between the barony and the Restov. I'm certain we can reach an agreement with Jamandi and acquire the trading post in short order without any direct conflict with the Swordlands. Ooh. I'm gonna charge him. I'm gonna pay him, actually. I'm not even gonna charge him tax. I'm gonna go, like, reverse tax. I gotta turn my fan on 1 second. Alright. Oh, Your Grace, woe is me. I'm at my darkest hour. You're my last hope. By all the gods I've ever prayed to, don't leave me in need. My name is Jenna Tannerson. Our village is a short way from here. It's been 2 days since my boy... There's a lot of funny things here that don't make sense to you of me and a buddy I played WoW with for a very long time. And I haven't seen him since. We've searched and searched, but it's no use. If you don't find him, no one else will. Give you an idea where he might be. There's this old hag in the Gnarl Marches, a swamp witch. I won't say her name out loud. Don't you even ask. The mere thought of her chills the blood in my veins. She has an evil eye and she eats people. She even turns into a black raven and soars into the sky. It's sure to say that she took my boy. Do people disappear frequently? They sure do. There are so many hazards around. It's hard to name them all. Wild beasts in the forest and monsters and some troblins and bandits and whatever. Even adults have a hard time surviving here. Is that supposed to be goblins? Or are troblins actually things? Did somebody just like mistype? I'll try to find them. Oh, Your Grace, thank you so much. I'll be praying to grant you a long life. If there's any news, I'll be nearby in the tavern. May the gods help you. Those things are named like Toblins, but T and G are right next to each other on the keyboard. Did they mean to do? Oh, they just okay. They just did it. Great. We're crossbreeding here. What do you mean? I talked to them. Is it -1 community till I find her kid? Alright, let's check out these projects. plus 1 BP per week. Yeah, I cannot afford this right now. I don't want to do that one. What I want to do is when that's done, I want to do this one. He's somewhat almost done doing that, and then I want to do the bald hilltop. And this is oh, oops! I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so what other things can we do here? We can do some. We can do the cheaper economy one, 15 days. Okay. Is there like negative impacts to any of these potentially? Like if I do a trade agreement with Mivan, can I not do a trade agreement with Sertova? Or is it just getting enough BP? Oh, so that chick's name was like Jenna Tannerson. And my name is Tanner. And my buddy that I played WoW with, his like in-game name for everything was Tiggs. So it's just funny that in all that same sentence, we'll send you to go do that. And then we are going to capture this region. Start the claim. Oh, wait, 400 BP? That's not good. Did I just drop below 0? Oh my god, thank god. TIGS. No Z. Okay, well that's not good. I almost went below 0. What was your Tiggs? I ran into a couple Tiggs. The guy that I played with, he was a rogue. And then there was another Tiggs that we knew in WoW that was like a priest. If you're talking about WoW anyway. They were a priest. Alright, boom! Holy shit, that is... This one region is like the size of all of that. Damn. Oh my god, now there's so many things. A Fey magician. Visited a settlement and made everyday things come to life. The people seem to be more frightened than amused by the minor and generally harmless anomaly. I don't know what crisis points are. I have an 85% chance to do this. I think I get it. Okay, hold on. Maybe it was a Z. Maybe it was a Z. Because he was a human rogue. Female human rogue. We were alliance. Are you talking classic WoW? Were you on Benediction? No, I never played on classic servers. I think he predominantly played a Mist. I think he predominantly played a Mistweaver monk in like retail. That's wild though. I'll have to ask him. Wolves are breeding at a surprising rate. The local forest. How do you get more crisis points? Are these expensive? Like, should I not be burning these? Not sure about the points. Okay. Alright. I feel like that's not a spoiler. I'm gonna Google I just want to understand what they are. Crisis points, Pathfinder Kingmaker. And it's gonna be like, oh, crisis points are, and then spoil the end of the game. Okay. You could just add like a bunch of plus to the roll. Okay, so I think I'm good at 75%. I had a human warlock named Halleck and a female gnome warrior named Tulia. Names don't sound familiar. I did play retail. So like when the game was actually in TBC and actually in Wrath and actually in Cataclysm, that was like the main chunk of that when I played. And then I came back in BFA, was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be cool. It was ass. Came back in Shadowlands, it was ass. Came back in the most recent one, a little bit better, still ass. And then, so yeah, I'm a classic Andy. I like vanilla, I like TBC, and then Wrath is my all-time favorite. I was a hunter forever. Shocker, as you can see, my Pathfinder character. But then in Classic, I swapped and I tried out a Warlock. Warlocks were cool. Yeah, doing the actual quest lines for them was fun. We're spreading rumors? A nasty rumor is spreading injurious to the Baron's reputation. Oh, there are actual things. I did not pay attention to that, where it's like it should be taken care of before. What is Neth? Do I get to see a calendar? What is one Neth? Let's go back to the throne room. Got a lot of things being thrown at me. Since you made me the troops chief, listen to what I tell you. You need more people. The ones we have now are weaklings and cowards. If we don't get any good fighters, our neighbors will smash us whenever they want. Just so you know, you should pick better fighters. I don't want to deal with overgrown kids who complain about every scratch. Don't take just anyone who wants it, or else we'll have barracks full of pansies. What are we going to do with pansies? We need them strong and gutsy. I don't think I want to do unrestricted. Ambition wouldn't be bad. Yeah, we're gonna be a small but mighty army. I love WoW through Cataclysm. Yeah, Panda... I thought it was a meme when they showed us pandas. Baron, you'll never guess what your treasurer is holding. This is a list of things that tumbled out of the wall of your own basement as the workers were undertaking repairs. A gilded guard, 1 silverware, 3 a set of old coins. The list is long and varied, and I'll get straight to the point. It appears that your workers uncovered the Stag Lord's secret cache? Items stolen from his own henchmen? Finding the true owners of these things would be a hard and thankless job, while taking these trinkets for your own chest is complicity to expropriation, in other words, robbery. As your financial advisor, I recommend compromise. Appraise these riches and spend an equal amount on reviving the village laid to waste by the bandits. Let these treasures bring some good to those who suffered most under the Stag Lord. Gain 60 BP. And they weren't fat, they were buff. Well, they are fat and wow. What do I care more? Dude, I care about community, bro. I'm a community guy. Your Grace, today a letter from Brevoy was delivered to the castle. It was written by Fredero Sinet, a paladin from the Order of the Eternal Rose. It appears that Sir Sinet is claiming a right to one of your companions who was brought up in his custody. Well, I'll leave you to handle this delicate matter. Huh? Greetings, my name is Dragon Waradash. I come to you, your grace, with a request, or to be precise, to receive compensation. The Road of Shields used to run through your lands. It was built, among others, by my ancestors, members of the noble Waradash clan. This means they still own it, even though they were driven from these lands. According to all law, if a bandit takes my father's house and kills him, the house still belongs to me, so I've come for what's mine. Here, take a look. The scroll contains a list of expenses for building the Road of Shields, the cost of laying the stone, draining, cutting fire breaks, and so on. You and your people have lived for a long time on lands that lawfully belong to my people, making free use of the fruits of someone else's labor. Would you now please pay for the work of my ancestors did? I, Dragon Waradash, humbly demand compensation for those who are no longer able to collect. I do not ask for gold. It's better that you give me a house with a shop, which will cost as much as the sum in the scroll. You see, I'm a blacksmith, and I'm used to earning my living honestly, but I can't work without a shop. As soon as I get what's mine, I'll open the shop right away. Then I'll... Yeah, okay. Fine. You agree just like that? Seriously? I never thought I'd meet in this land of thieves a ruler who honored law. You are truly a worthy ruler. Well then, I guess we'll meet when you satisfy my petition. My respects. Holy, okay, so many things. I gotta show the letter to Valerie. We're going back to the board. Dude, we're in this board like crazy. Ooh, we got some rank ups. Oh, I can't rank anything up right now, though. They're doing some wolfing. Damn, Valor kind of sucks. Oh, that ends in 1 day. Okay. That ends. Wait. That ends in 7 days? So did we just like cook? We just burned like 30 days there. Okay. "14 days, 10 days. I guess she has more of a chance of doing that. Let's just see how lucky we are at 65%. We'll send it. Alright. Doesn't he want to talk to me?
Your Grace.
Oh no, he doesn't. Okay. Okay. Valerie, I have a letter for you. Give the letter to Valerie. Valerie, I received a letter. He says I'm to free you from service and return you to Shellen. Really? May I take a look? She's gonna like rip it up or burn it. I seem to have become the reason for this message and highly inappropriate demands it contains. I know this person is one of the mentors in the Order, a true paladin of Shellen, one of those who insists they are right till the very end. He kept saying louder than anyone that Shellen herself predetermined my fate, even when I was packing my things before I left. Looks like he never came to terms with me leaving since he found me even here, but the nerve! The mistake of leaving our ranks. Return to the path destined here by divine will. Since when does Fred fancy himself the personal harbinger of this precious Shellen? Enough. We must put an end to this. If paladins of the Order require another refusal, they shall get it. I'm going to the trading post with you to meet Federa. I serve you. It's as simple as that. It's my decision, and I'm going to change it just because someone thinks otherwise. It's time to visit Oleg and Svetlana, baby. Okay. Is E-Nut in here, or whatever his name is? One of the earlier books, there is this white-haired lady warlock that's part of the Alliance. A soldier is injured and there's no paladins or priests nearby to help. She turns and looks and sees an animal nearby. Dude, I want to be like a reverse priest. Killing, like, that'd be kind of cool if there was a healer. That to heal somebody, you had to deal damage to yourself or your party. I mean, how would you balance? Like, that'd be kind of like hard to play, but it also sounds kind of cool. Alright, I've found shards of an ancient artifact. Oh, I thought I had enough. I guess not. 3,600 for that. 300 for that. Oh, tell me the story of the singing anvil. Holy shit. Okay. I see the flames of the forge. It is so close I can touch it. The heat sears my face and the sparks sting my cheeks, but there is no fear in my soul, only admiration and reverence. 10,000 gold, 1,100 experience. I am Colgan, an apprentice of the great Dazarth, the first smith of the Bronze Shield Fortress, and I am fascinated by the work of a true master. The smith hammer is raised in the air and the forge bellows roar. The sparks sizzle and the rhythmic ringing fills the room. The anvil called the searing palm replies with a happy booming voice. This music, the song, overwhelms my being. I feel a tear of joy run down my cheek and hastily wipe it away. The tongs in my hands are covered with soot. I help the master all I can, but I'm allowed to raise my own hammer over the anvil. The master protects his anvil zealously, won't let anyone else near it. It usually offends me, but now my heart follows the ringing beat of a fiery song. Please continue. All I hear is silence. Bronze Shield Fortress is sound asleep, save for the blinking of the signal bonfire, as no one knows the blasphemy about to be committed in the heart of the fortress. I push open the door of the smithy. I fear the door's squeal of protest will wake everyone but silence quickly returns. I take a step inside. Spell requires life. It doesn't care what you do with it. The dangerous part, and why it's not trusted, is that it's eternally hungry. Yeah, for real. Gul'dan came for Gul'dan's ass. I stoke the fire. It calls to me. Its alluring voice captivates me. It's ringing. Something's wrong. When did I make a mistake? I will make it work. The moan of the anvil becomes a monotonous rumble, but I can't stop. The smithy door swings open and Master stands before me. He left. Hung his apron on the hook, tossed away his hammer and tongs, and left. Deep in his heart, knew was right all along. The god of dark dwarves accepted his new follower. The Dirgar gave Kolgan shelter and provided da-da. What happened to the anvil after that? It lost its voice. Never again heard it sing. It was still functional, and the weapons made on it were adorable, but nothing more. Thank you for the story. So doing that... So this didn't actually give me an item. It just gave me gold and XP. That one was just a story. Okay.